Weird Yu-Gi-Oh card ideas. I like to combine things that I find interesting, so I made some cards with my paintings. One of my favorite monsters is Revival Jam. The slime related monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh are very interesting. Their appearance, there's just something beautiful, mysterious, and creepy at the same time about them. I've made some cards that are kind of related to this subject. Here is one of the cards. So this is kind of like a joke. It's called the Millennium Snail, and I wrote, whoever wields this unstoppable creature will know eternal glory. No mortal soul has been able to destroy or even touch this eternal entity. Don't even think about it. It's cool to combine something extremely powerful with something extremely weak together. Experiment. It's not a real effect that I imagine would be exactly how it is, but it's an idea. An idea for an effect that can be changed. So what I wrote was, this card can only be activated if Revival Jam is face up on the field. All cards are now referred to as slime monsters. All card effects can be used at any time and are all quick effect. Special summon infinite slime tokens on the field. Rank 4 water, 0 attack, 0 defense. Exchange life points with the opponent for 2 turns. Whoever loses the duel wins, whoever wins loses. This effect can and can be negated at the same time. Okay, the end is, so it becomes surreal. It becomes something that doesn't make sense. But these are like ideas that I threw together. It's an experiment. I'm trying to mix things that I like together when I draw monsters. And let me read what's the experimental idea. You may special summon this card if your life points, if your LP is below 3000, or by revealing 3 Revival Jam in your graveyard. Okay, so someone told me you can't reveal cards in your graveyard because that doesn't make sense, because they can, like, everyone can see your graveyard, so there's no point. So this will have to be something else. Anyway, when this card is summoned, okay, this is complete nonsense, but it was Super Gamer's idea, this part. Create a new zone called Shadow Realm, where cards will go to instead of the graveyard or banished zone. When a card is sent to the Shadow Realm, you may special summon one Yugioh slime token, which is unaffected by card effects and cannot be destroyed. Once per turn, this card gains both the effects of Relinquished and Phantom of Yugioh. Each turn, send one card that mentions slime or jam to the Shadow Realm or destroy this card. Yugioh, Relinquished, and slime monsters. And they aren't directly connected, but I am trying to connect them so that it could make a funny or interesting card. It's a gimmick puppet elephant, and I drew this monster. The effect is kind of like, I'm not proud of the effect, but it is an idea. Special summon this card from your hand or graveyard by banishing one gimmick puppet monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, quick effect, you may negate any card effect. During each of your standby phases, pay half your life points or banish this card. So this effect is just it's more of a placeholder. But the idea that I find interesting here is that elephants are one of my favorite animals, and because I've seen a lot of other gimmick puppet cards, they're like, there's animals made out of puppets, and there isn't an elephant made out of puppets. So I was thinking it would look really interesting if there was if there was an elephant that's made out of puppet parts. If Dark Eyes Illusionist is face up on the field, every card that exists in this duel becomes randomized, and no one takes battle damage for 2 turns. The life points of both players appears as a question mark for the rest of the duel, even if this card leaves the field. This effect cannot be negated or interrupted. So this is an experiment, obviously. It's not supposed to be realistic. I just think that it could be interesting, and maybe there could be a mode maybe in Yu-Gi-Oh where you could test experimental ideas, and it could be maybe a separate event where maybe there already is some place, but it is interesting to imagine effects and see how far the craziness can go.